Good morning, Madam Fang and my fellow classmates. Today, we will be presenting cardiovascular system. So before I start, let me introduce the members first. First off is me. My name is Hayden. And we have Adriano, Amber, Dom, Fizri, Iming, which is our classmate Julini, and finally Isaac. So moving on to our introduction, we have the heart. So basically, the heart is a muscular organ which is about the size of a fist. Located slightly to the left side of our chest, it helps pump blood throughout the body, delivers oxygen and also nutrients. Lastly, it helps remove carbon dioxide and waste product. And with that, I am going to pass on to my next classmate, Adriana.
So moving on, I'm going to talk about anatomical of the heart. So the heart is an organ or also our muscular system which is responsible to pump blood throughout our whole body and for gas exchange support. And there are 4 chambers inside our heart. There's atrium, left and right, and also ventricle, left and right. So the right side is responsible to receive the oxygenated blood, and on the left side is responsible to receive and also pump the oxygenated blood throughout our whole body and continue within the circulation. And there are 4 valves, which tricuspid valve, pulmonary valve, mitral or bicuspid valve, and also finally the aortic valve. So 4 of these valves it's help and supporting our heart function, and it's responsible to avoid the backflow of our blood while inside the heart and maintaining the circulation going smoothly and proper. And these are the valve, and this also the diagram and with label of our heart. And that's all from me. I will pass on with my other member to explain the another subtopic about the heart, and that's all.
Okay, so we will be talking about heart valves function. So as my previous classmate mentioned, there are 4 types of valve, which can be classified into AV valves and semilunar valve. AV valve, which is atrioventricular valves, is tricuspid valve, and mitral valve, which is also known as bicuspid. And semilunar valves can be categorized as 2, which is pulmonary valve and aortic valve. So as we're moving on here, atrioventricular valves, it opens during heart relaxation, meaning when the heart is not contracting, it relaxes, and that's when we call it diastole. And when it contracts, the valve closes, which is we call it systole. So what is the function of valve? It prevents the backflow of the blood into the atria. Okay, coming into semilunar valves. Semilunar valves, there each has 3 leaflets. So as I was saying above, it opens during contraction to allow the blood into arteries and close during ventricular relaxation to prevent blood from flowing back into the ventricles. So here, oxygenated blood will coming from the artery, goes through the mitral valve and goes to aortic valve, while the oxygenated blood will come through the tricuspid valve and goes into pulmonary valve. So that's all for heart valve function. I'll be pass it to my other classmate. Thank you.
Okay guys, continue with my part. Blood circulation, we have 2 types. The first one, pulmonary circulation. Right ventricle goes to lungs, blood gains oxygen, return to left atrium. And second, systemic circulation, left ventricle goes to body and return to right atrium.
So now let's take a look at the functions and the importance of blood circulation. Blood circulation is very important because it keeps our organs functioning properly, prevents tissue damage by supplying enough oxygen and nutrients, and maintains homeostasis, which means keeping the body's interval environment stable. The main functions of blood circulation are to transport oxygen from the lungs to the body's cells, deliver nutrients, remove waste, carry hormones, regulate temperature, and the last one is support immunity. Overall, blood circulation is essential for maintaining life because every cell in the body depends on a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients. So I will pass it to next presenter.
Okay, so I will continue my part about common heart disease. There are several types common heart disease in the world. First of all is coronary artery disease, and then arrhythmias, myocardial infarction, valvular heart disease, cardiomyopathy, congenital heart disease, and the last rheumatic heart disease. That's all from me. I will pass my friends.
Okay, so now I will talk about my topic, which is the cardiac cycle. The definition is a cardiac cycle is one complete heartbeat. There are 5 stages. The first one, atrial diastole, where the atria contracts and push blood into the ventricles. The second, volumetric contraction. The ventricles begin to contract while all valves are closed. The third stage, ventricular ejection. Blood is pumped out to the lungs and the rest of the body. The fourth stage, isovolumetric relaxation. The ventricles relax and all valves close. And the final stage, passive filling, where blood flows naturally from the atria into the ventricles. Now I will talk about heart rate. What is the definition of heart rate? Heart rate is the number of times the heart beats in a minute. So a normal resting heart rate usually includes 60 to 100 beats per minute. A lower heart rate is commonly found in people who are physically unfit. A higher or unusually low heart rate may indicate health issues. That is all for my topic. Now I will pass on to the next person.
So for the closing and conclusion, or the last one, so the heart is pump blood continuously to keep our body working, and 4 chambers and 4 valves work together to perform the heart function, and blood circulation delivers oxygen and nutrients inside to our body throughout blood, and maintaining the heart health is essential for overall well-being. And that's all from us. Thank you so much.